What is up, you guys? Sean Davis, Kate Fox, and Jack here from Marvels of the Mind with our first podcast.
Very first.
How is everybody today? Hope it's all going well.
I was going to answer that, but I don't know why.
Yeah, let's go ahead and answer that. My day is going pretty nice. How is yours?
Pretty good. Nothing too exciting except this.
Yeah, I haven't had much to look forward to. Like I was talking to you guys earlier about watching Lost since Friday, from the beginning.
You're gonna be lost, man.
Now, why do you do that to yourself?
I don't know. I remember watching it from when I was like young, like when it first came out, like 05. I was like, seems like a decent show. Then we'll start watching it. Got lost because I missed episodes, and it's a show you really can't miss anything. You're not allowed to miss anything. If you miss something, you're
lost
legitimately
within
lost.
the episodes of Lost.
Yes.
Maybe like the episodes are like, oh, previously in, but sometimes like I'm on season 2 and they're bringing up like previously in, and they're going like all the way back to like the very first episode.
Yeah.
And I don't remember half of this. I'm not even remembering half of this stuff, and it just threw it on. It's crazy.
Nonsense.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
They're in a bunker and.
Yeah, it's like Vietnam flashbacks.
Yeah. And then now these flashbacks are going further back from before they were even doing anything. Nothing to do with this plane. And now I'm dealing with flashbacks. I like the story, not the flashbacks.
Yeah. So we were just hanging out before the podcast, and we were talking about this TV over here, and it's got a VCR built into it. It's hers, and Jack over here was talking about how back in the day.
Oh, my fantasy with thinking that the Little Mermaid, I could look down her blouse.
Blouse?
God.
It's seashells.
Seashell blouse. I mean,
She didn't wear a blouse throughout the entire movie. It was a
her
dress.
Hooters. Shoot, and I always was like, oh, maybe I can get me a good peek, and I got up on
You
the
just
TV.
stand up and look down at it.
Yeah. So the concept is like looking like above a TV into like the screen.
As if it was like a 3D kind of thing.
Yeah.
I felt so stupid.
I mean, but now that we're older, I mean, we know that that's not going to happen, at least for a couple more years until
You don't
holograms
know.
get here.
And then that idea of, oh, everything on the TV is real. Like,
Yeah.
because, I mean, from the people.
My Little Pony.
I-
If that was real. No, don't leave Rainbow Dash alone.
Oh, come on.
Leave her out of it.
She has a Rainbow Dash stuffed animal over there.
Build-A-Bear Workshop, limited edition, and I have a Rainbow
They
Dash.
have
hat.
those?
Yeah, they had Pinkie Pie too from like the wedding and everything. That was awesome. Anyway, but like TVs a few decades from now where you're able to look from the top. It'd be just a big cube and we're kind of like a hologram. And you'd be able to be like, oh man, how you doing? Certain TV shows would get very interesting from the bottom.
My.
Survivor-
Skinamax.
Survivor would be awesome. American Idol, you could just like stand next to him and be like, that was terrible. Yeah.
Like I said, Skinamax.
Oh.
Like, set up a chair so you're at the judge's table and be like,
And I'm going to like expand it.
like,
One of my
you're not going through.
One of my childhood things was I thought every time you turned on a show, the actors were acting it out live, and every time somebody started it, they had to do it all over again. If it was a different episode, they had to find a way to do it like multiple times. I thought it was going on in my TV. I was just like, huh, this is really nice.
Did it pick it up right where you were at?
Yeah. Don't ask questions.
Mom, don't throw the TV. You're gonna make them work more than they already have to.
It's like, oh man, let's rewind this. Whenever TVR first came in, it's like, oh man, let's rewind this. And I'm like, how are they doing that?
Like, did you... Alright, so the topic at hand for today was about the colors, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, so what brought it up was we were sitting there in fifth period, our intervention, before our lunch, and I brought up to Jack, I was like, I watched this video the day before, and it was talking about, like, what if people see colors differently? Like, what if his blue is my red? Or what if her orange is his green, you know? And, like, the video went in depth, but not as in depth with the topic as I would like.
Yeah. I mean, it's just something that you've seen everywhere. I mean, Red and Link have it, Rooster Teeth have it. And I mean,
Vsauce.
Vsauce.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
ones.
where I first found it. But I mean, it's really something that not a lot of people go too far deep into. I mean, we could go into a half-hour-long lecture about how color is perceived through the brain and everything. But I mean, would it really change anything? I mean, yeah, maybe fashion or interior design industry, but I don't know if it would change everything very
I mean,
often.
could you take somebody's eye and be like, oh, I want to change your eyes? Is that what changes it, or is it actually the mind itself?
I would
Maybe
think.
it's the marbles of the mind.
Ooh.
Oh.
Dumb pun.
It is one of the marvels of the mind, if I may say. But I think it has kind of to do with both with how your eye perceives color. And I mean, since we were kids, I mean, we've been taught that this shade is this color.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like a sky blue to me, and it might seem like a sky blue
I
to
mean,
him, but it
somebody
might just seem different.
Colorblind, some people that are colorblind, they are able to actually sometimes pick out things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, one of my friends in school was talking like he can see pink and yellow and red, which is odd. Which is odd because like most like normal colorblind, you can't see red. But I found this picture. It was like Link and Mario from like Legend of Zelda and Super Mario Bros. It was like, this is how you see Link, and it's all like bright blue. It's like, and this is how I see Link, and it's like just gray and like some shades of brown. And it's like, this is how you see Mario with the bright red, and this is how I see Mario. It's just straight gray.
Huh.
I mean,
So like old, pretty much 8-bit Mario.
yeah, I couldn't tell what it was thinking. Like if it was just like, oh, you see this new character and I see the old character
Yeah.
from like black and white. But
It's actually the colorblind.
yeah, I was like, this is a colorblind guy.
There's actually, I mean, there's games with the settings for colorblindness. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 has it, and I actually played the game with the colorblindness setting on. All it does is change the green text to aqua blue.
Yeah.
Really, a lot easier to see, I think. I mean,
Yeah, 'cause
it stands out more,
a
so you can
darker-
see.
Speaking of tactical colors, did you guys know that the whole reason that like night vision goggles are green is because the human eye is able to detect more shades of green than any other color.
Mhm.
Yeah, I saw that
Um,
randomly.
The military, why do they use a red light? That
It's
confused me always.
It's
Wait.
because it's just dimmer.
Like the laser.
No, like a red light, like their light. They have like a lens cap, but the lens cap is red. Oh my! This thing right here, and then it has like a red cap. I think you can put on, right?
Yeah.
Down there.
Yeah.
There's
and
red and blue.
yeah, and what's the purpose?
Oh, there's all.
There's all
And
five.
opaque.
All of them.
Okay.
Opaque.
Apparently, there's certain people that can see this.
I think it's more
I'm
because
gonna
of
have
just
to
how
step away real
easy
quick,
it
guys.
is to see.
So I will be right back.
Run away! I think it's just because of how easy it is to see, and it might be able to, in the night, like, detect, like, different insects, maybe, or, be able to throw off, any kind of monitoring.
Actually, if you look on the screen, like it shows up just yellow, like a light.
Huh!
Oh, if you shine it like into the
There it is. Now you see
There's
the
a red
red.
tint. Alright, I think he's giving his mom directions to come and get him again. Like,
How far is she?
Sherringville, right? Jack will be back here in a second.
He's dishing us again.
He's trying to get a ride. And this thing I've been playing around with. Boom. Sweet Marvel notebook. We write down all of our ideas in. Yeah, Marvels of the mind.
Oh my god! Actually, throughout our videos, you're gonna see more than likely where. Well, hi there. How you doing?
Okay, I'm
Come
back.
on in.
You come here often?
I'm gonna have to leave here in a little bit, guys.
Neighborhood.
Mom's on her way. Yeah, I still get trouble by my mom.
It's alright.
It's okay. It's okay.
Actually,
Respect.
we're about to wrap up here a little bit, but as you were saying about the wall.
You're gonna be seeing Marvel gaming book-related posters. You're gonna see this kind of grow like a big tidal wave of geekiness here.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be our wall of inspiration.
What'd I miss?
Everything.
I guess my
Red
fault.
lights.
Yeah,
Red lights, alright.
We showed him the red light. Before we go, I just want to bring up the Xbox One.
Oh,
Oh god.
And the PS4.
I feel like we should save this for another video.
I mean, just to bring it up just a tiny bit, maybe like
how far are
3
we in?
minutes. We're about 10 minutes in.
Oh, awesome.
It's gone by fast. So Xbox One and PS4 were both released. PS4 showed more of their games.
a 4th gen thing is what bothers me. I mean, you have this 4th gen console going up against a 3rd gen console, which means maybe PlayStation wasn't thinking things through all the way. That if they're making what they're doing it so quick, and then Xbox, oh, we'll wait a while, so we can build up. I mean, Xbox is bringing up stuff that PS4 has, plus what the PS3 has. So I mean,
The Wii U is probably going to dominate E3 at some points because
yeah,
the PS4 and the Xbox One have released. The Wii U was already released as the console shipped out.
yeah.
The Xbox One and the PS4 aren't going to have many games out yet. The Wii U is going to release a ton of games. Like, I believe they're having the new Donkey Kong released.
I think a new Mario too, and a new Mario Kart.
Uh,
I was looking on Twitter.
Super Luigi U.
Ooh,
Yeah, they're taking out
That's-
Mario.
ooh. So we
And-
can see.
Luigi actually.
I don't know. I think there
Daisy.
should be a. I know 64 brought up stuff about, you know, oh, well, this is some of Mario's life. Well, why don't we go in depth of Mario's life? You know.
Yeah, I mean, we've gone in
Why?
depth with Luigi a little bit with Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, but why don't we go like I know they did like a movie like a long time like in the 90s.
Yeah, the Super Mario Brothers movie.
But why don't we go in like a game that
It's
goes
not bad.
in depth longer than most Mario games do? I mean,
You go
Nintendo
through-
really
even
didn't
his
do
child,
much.
like, how is it that? Why is it that is him always going after Princess Daisy?
Yeah, why?
What does Daisy have, and what has Browser done? Why does he keep taking it?
What has she done to make him do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There has to be a.
Why is it always the wrong castle
Yeah.
Well,
Or
every time?
why don't he just keep her in a castle and shoot Mario or something?
well, I mean,
Hard-boiled.
that's the thing where you go in video games and you're just like, why can't this happen? But I mean, if you really
It wouldn't
think
appeal to
about
the
it,
public.
yeah, it wouldn't do well with the public. Seeing as how it's Mario,
Yeah,
you know.
it's just been around so
I mean,
long.
and again, why it doesn't go into details because of how Mario was originally created as
Yeah.
a side-scrolling platformer. You know, Super Smash Brothers though. They have a new Super Smash Brothers coming out. It's gonna be
I think that's
released
something
at
like that.
E3.
Yeah. Cross-platforming gaming online.
Yes.
It would if the games could just if all 3 consoles could find a way to have about the same controls in a way, to where people could go, my friend on a PlayStation, I can play him on my Xbox.
Destiny.
Destiny, I think, is going to do that, right?
Yes, they are gonna do cross-platform online, where
Oh, that's
as you know, we were talking about in the class with our like little test recording that we surprised everyone with, how they were talking like we could just be like flying through space and then out of nowhere you guys would like fly by us,
Yeah.
or like say we're on this one mission, you would hear gunfire to your right and then you would just like join our game without even like
Yeah, no
knowing
online
or loading or
that's-
you know, and
It'd be
you would
more
just,
like real
pop up.
life, like
Yeah.
emerging, like
There might be, like-
merging armies or something.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
almost, maybe like a tiny in-game lag to
Yeah.
suit the, but otherwise it would be.
But I
very
mean, and
nice.
with new games and being online, you're gonna have lag, no matter
I
what.
believe that is my call to go. I will see you guys later.
Let's just go ahead
Yeah,
and
we're
end
gonna
this.
go ahead and wrap this up here. I'm Sean,
I'm K Fox.
And I'm Jack.
and we are Marvels of the Mind, where it's all about the people. Thank you guys for tuning in to this podcast, and we know this will be the start of something big.